should we start? You should go in order. So I think the only Link is just normal Link that I put in here, just because Toon Link is
Most anime.
yeah, he is the most anime, so he kind of fits with the anime sword fighters. So how do you feel about Link? I think I actually do enjoy watching Link, and like I think I wanted to play him in the beginning of Ultimate. So I do have a couple Link videos, but outside of that, I don't really play him anymore. I do like fighting him though. So
If we're talking anime sword fighterness, I feel like Link is probably a C tier. And I say this as a fan of Link. He barely uses his sword. He's chucking stuff. He's throwing bombs. He's shooting arrows. He's more of a part-time anime sword fighter, full-time stuff thrower. So I love Link, and by the rules of this list, where there are no rules, I'd put him in C tier personally.
yeah, cause like we're kind of going off of like our own personal enjoyment, aesthetics, stuff like that, and I kind of agree, cause I stopped playing him, but I still like watching him. And speaking of anime, we have our first actual anime sword fighter in Marth. So how do you feel about Marth? Because for me, I feel like Marth is actually pretty up there. I actually do like playing him. He's like the standard.
He's the go-to. He's the beginner anime sword fighter. Like he invented the genre, so he's got to go high. He's like a founding father. He defined the move set of at least 3 other characters on this list.
Yeah, he has.
You know,
he's just
he's gotta go pretty high. At least A tier for me.
A tier.
And also Marth, I feel like is out of all of the ones on the list probably the most fun to watch because he's the most skillful. So
Yes,
like
true.
you know you got to hit those tippers. If a good Marth is the best anime fighter in the game,
Mhm.
but he's also the hardest to use out of all of them. So at least A. That's me. But I don't know. Where would you place him? A for you
Honestly,
too?
yeah, I can agree with A. The thing is, like, I enjoy Marth in Brawl and Smash 4, but not Ultimate, not that much. He just feels like, I mean, they did buff him a little bit, but he does not feel as fun as same thing for Lucina. Like, Lucina was like the first video I made for Ultimate, and then I just dropped her, and I was like, they made her better as well, and I was like, I don't think I like playing this character. I missed her jab 1 sub mostly. I'm one of those people, so I mean, but I still get it. So Lucina's probably up there because I still ended up playing Lucina more than Marth.
I mean, Lucina and Marth should either be in the same place or Marth should be higher as the daddy.
Yeah,
Or I guess like the great granddaddy in this case. I'll agree with you there.
she does also fall off a little bit in like in terms of like being enjoyable or like just like fun to watch because she's so bland as well. There's no tippers, so like
vanilla.
yeah, she's like there's nothing. She has no sauce either. Like Marth has sauce. You can go
Marth
for
has
really
sauce.
good.
Lucina has no sauce. She is.
She's kind of
someone picks
bland.
Lucina, you know exactly what to expect.
Yeah.
So personally, I put Lucina below Marth. I put Lucina at a B.
Yeah, and so I was kind of feeling the same way. I mean, either way, she's gonna be below Marth, so it doesn't really matter what tier. But
No matter what, just to be below Marth.
yeah, basically.
Moving on though. Roy.
All right, yeah, Roy. Roy's probably gonna be. Thing is, I'm gonna rate Chrom higher than him because Chrom is unga bunga as heck. So is Roy, but like Chrom goes hard, to be honest. I like Roy too. I think Roy's
I
one
like
of the.
Roy better than Chrom just because he feels more anime with the way the dude screams. So you know that's also a factor how anime they are. Roy has a flaming sword that explodes. Roy's at least.
Yeah, he is an A. I agree with that completely. I also did try picking him up, so like extra points for that because definitely wanted to be a Roy player.
I used Roy for a while as well. He's definitely an A tier. He's a fun character, and out of all of the Fire Emblem characters, I feel like he is actually the most anime before Byleth. Byleth is the most anime by far.
Next is Chrom. Now, I kind of want to put Chrom in S tier just because of the sheer amount of combos and stuff that I've seen, or the job one stuff. Like Roy can do stuff too, but like, have you seen those super crazy like IDJ combos from Chrom before, like on Twitter and stuff?
I've seen a few crazy combos, but personally, it's kind of the same as Lucina to me, is where he can't possibly be better than the character that he's a clone of. So, at least A tier, because Roy is just more anime Chrom. Chrom is just kind of like, you know, he got pitied into the game. We all know it. And he's having really good. But Me personally, I prefer Roy to Chrom. So if you want to put him in S tier, I want to put him in B tier. I guess he's settling at an A tier then, huh?
Yeah, true. That just works perfectly. Next we have Ike.
S tier.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's
S
just
tier guaranteed.
he's like the fundies character, honestly.
He was Cloud before Cloud was in the game. Therefore, big sword, big screams. He fights for his friends. Also, he's just fun to watch. He's fun to play. Ike is just fun in general. He's a fun guy. You get a drink with him, you know.
Shulk is probably the hardest sword fighter in the game.
He's hard to play. He's not fun to watch.
I mean,
he's giant laser sword.
He comes from a Xeno game. Like he is anime. Like he's animated itself.
He defines anime, but also comparing him to the rest of the list, I don't like watching Shulk. Anybody else on this list, even Link, I like watching. Shulk is just this character that I'm like, okay. I mean, as a Cloud main especially, just looking at Shulk just instantly triggers me also. But I don't know. I kind of like where he is right now in B tier because while he's very anime, he's no fun. That's my hot take on him. He's just not as fun as the other characters, but I can't deny his animosity. His animosity? No.
Yeah. So yeah, I think B tier is good, even though it kind of hurts because Shulk. But like if he was really that much fun, I'd actually move him up. So, but I actually agree with him being B tier.
A feels too high for Shulk. C feels too low. Yeah.
Robin. As far as Robin goes,
I like Robin.
Yeah, I like Robin too.
But also, Robin's like the least anime character in Fire Emblem history. Robin's just like chilling, like, oh, this is very strategic, and you know it's. But Robin's also fun to play, but not much of a sword fighter. I'm kind of with you on the B tier right there. It feels right for Robin.
Yeah, especially since Link is there and he uses mainly projectiles as well. But he doesn't really fit the enemy standard.
Maybe put him with Link in C tier just so he has some company down there because of all the projectiles, and he's not really much of a sword fighter. He just has a sword.
Like, I did enjoy playing a little bit of Robin in Smash 4, but as far as Ultimate, I don't really like watching Robin that much anymore. Corrin, this pains me because this is male Corrin. There's no, we need an extra tier for this.
I couldn't even tell. An extra tier for male Corrin, put him in F tier.
Yeah, trash. Like, here's the thing, I'm a Corrin fan. Even, like, I'm looking at my Corrin Android right now. Like, I like Corrin. I'm a huge Corrin fan. As far as their inclusion, we're not talking about that. So, yeah, you can say he's the worst, like, sword fighter reveal, whatever. But I actually do enjoy Corrin's game. And I enjoy playing Corrin in Smash 4. In this game, not so much. But, like, I would put Corrin in B tier, but it's male Corrin, unfortunately. Like, all the male avatars are good.
That's the same problem with Byleth, though. They're showing male Byleth and not
female. But see, male Byleth is a Giga Chad. He's a Giga Chad. I end up playing more male Byleth than female Byleth. Like,
I just can't play three houses as male Byleth. He's too generic. Female Byleth, at least, you know, has a design.
Like, I mean, people will end up saying that Byleth looks like Marth or whatever. Like, I would like to move him up, but just for the meme. Like, he's really B tier, but for the meme, he's just down there.
Tier.
I've actually picked him up. Like, I've always had a Cloud, but I've been picking him up as recently, and like, he does feel a little bit. He's kind of straightforward, you know. You space your forward airs and your back airs, but his aesthetic is also like he's Cloud.
He's Cloud, like, goddamn Strife, and his reveal made more people cry than any other reveal in video game history. Like, no one ever thought Cloud would get in the game, and after even though it was a meme for years before, like Smash 4 even. But the hype of just seeing Cloud in Smash alone gets him an S tier. Plus, he's super fun to play. Plus, he has Limit Break, which is just anime comeback.
That is anime. Like, he's like, I feel like all the JRPG characters have an edge. Like, even though the edge didn't help Shulk that much, but it certainly helps Cloud.
Weird one.
Yeah. As far as Cloud's reveal though, I actually did not know who Cloud was when he got revealed at the time. Because I was still Scrimlo Blimbla, only playing like Nintendo games and whatnot. That's also why I like Corrin a little bit, because I think Fire Emblem Fates was like my first game that wasn't like, oh, just Mario Party or like Pokemon or something like that. It's like my first RPG. Yeah, I know. I started with Fire Emblem Fates, which is why I still like it. I know it's not that good. I'm cultured now.
Banger soundtrack. I'll always give Fates banger soundtrack.
Yeah. All right. So Byleth.
Same problem as Mel Byleth. D tier.
No. That's blasphemy. Look,
I'm kidding. I like Byleth. Definitely not S tier. No, Byleth. Not.
he is S tier. Both of them are.
Byleth.
Like, just ignore the portrait, okay? Because there's the two characters.
He's very sad in that portrait.
He's
But
sad
Byleth,
because
I
there's
would
no
put
house
Byleth
leaders with
A-
him.
Byleth would be A tier because the character itself, themselves, are hype as shit. They do cool shit. They're a heavy. Byleth is super fun, but that reveal was the biggest groan.
I know. I try not to think about it.
You cannot justify Byleth in S tier.
It was so long. The trailer was so long. Like, it just dragged on forever.
And it was the most hyped up trailer too, and it was just, oh, it's Byleth. And I was like, I knew it was gonna be Byleth. I called it. I was one of the people that called it. I was happy about it.
I was
But
actually
just,
more
it was
hyped for
such a
Byleth.
groan.
Like, I was actually more hyped for Byleth and Pyra and Mythra, because I knew that they would get in eventually. There like some way it'll happen, but Byleth was still new. He's like too new, so I was like, there's no way he'll actually make it. So I was actually really surprised and hyped at first. And then the trailer kept going. I was like, oh, people are gonna be mad, aren't they? That's what I was thinking the entire time.
I still say A tier. That's me.
Yeah.
It's your video though, but I still say A tier. Byleth
Yeah.
is not on the same echelon as Ike and Cloud. No way.
I don't want too much bias. Top of A tier, right next to Grandfather Marth. All right,
More
Sephiroth. This is not even a question.
Not even kind of top.
There you
top
go.
of S tier.
And
The sickest reveal trailer ever.
yeah, just the best one.
he's-
This period. He didn't even get invited. He just showed up, and he's fun to watch. You've got Nairo, you've got Tweak, and Ned.
He's fun to watch. And he's
Yeah.
fun to watch.
Best edge guarding in the game, almost. I feel like he does. I want to say Sora, but like Sora has the best recovery. That's probably why his edge guarding is so good. But we'll talk about Sora later. Pyra. I like Pyra slander just for fun, but I actually really do like Pyra. But
I like playing Pyra.
yeah,
Like I just prefer Mythra, but Pyra is, she's like discount Mythra.
honestly, lore-wise, everything-wise, she's just discount Mythra. But yeah, it's like the thing about it though is just like, no offense, Pyra fans. Basically, it's just like she is just worse than Mythra in every way. Yeah, like in Smash, I do enjoy playing Pyra a little bit more just because she has the kill power. But I am more of a solo Mythra, though I do play them both usually. But that's kind of like when I'm in bracket and stuff. Normally in friendlies, I'll just play both of them solo. I don't know why I do that. Like most of the time, like usually whenever I'm playing Smash, it's usually just to play for fun. So that's usually why I end up playing just one or the other. But
Yeah.
then when I'm actually like just playing in a crew battle or something, I actually play like optimally.
Which honestly, the next one actually kind of saddened me though, because I would actually put a Mythra below Pyra, personally, as far as like entertainingness, just because Pyra is hype. Like, she could,
Yeah.
she's just pure power and hype. But I'd say they're both A tier, but Mythra low rated. That's me. Just because I do prefer Mythra as a character a lot, but from a gameplay perspective, she's boring as shit to watch. We all know this, right?
To watch? No.
She's
Like,
boring to watch. She's too fast and has no kill power, so she's just zipping around the screen and like nothing happens.
have you
and
not
it's
seen the
like-
combos? Bro, I have combos for days. I have foresight punishes for days. I mean, sure, like
Put them both in A tier, but I would put Pyra slightly above Mythra in the tier list, in this particular anime-ness tier list, because Pyra is more fun to watch.
all right, fine. All right, yes, I'll do it. I'll do it right here. Right here is fine. I'm sorry, I can't let Pyra fans win.
Hey, I prefer
It's fine. All right, Sora.
B tier.
Really?
I love Sora. I'm very happy he's in the game, but have you ever actually played Sora? He's a vanilla character.
True. I mean, you can't do. I can't deny that, honestly.
Like but actually playing the character, he's very basic. Like very, very basic to the point where I'm like, I almost feel like they could have done more, and I really thought they should have done more. Like they include the drive form or something, but they didn't. He's just a basic, easy to use character, and that's fine.
I think that's really good because he also has a broken recovery too.
Yeah, and his recovery is just he's the beginner character in my opinion. Like if you were just pick up the game, you want to win, pick Sora. It's gonna work out for you. But he just has no crazy hype thing about him. It's just the hype is that he's there, really. But also, I'd put him at the front of B tier. I'd put him at the top of B tier because I still love Sora. It's just playing him is just a little bit disappointing because he's just super generic.
We were supposed to be going in order. How did Hero end up being one of the last?
I don't know. Hero is tough I like Hero. It's the closest thing I'm ever gonna get to a Dragon Ball reference in this. But also, his hype factor revolves entirely on RNG. Like if you just get that lucky crit and kill it like 30, you didn't earn that. Like, you know? I don't know. Hero's a tough one for me. I feel like he can do some really cool stuff, but I feel like it's just too damn RNG. Like, you know, at B tier at least, maybe even C. That's me.
I think B tier is good. You're right, because like I do like seeing the cool cheese, but that doesn't really happen all the time, and it's just RNG. It's not very consistent. It's not supposed to be, but
it's RNG cheese, so
it's just the character's design. All right, me Sword Fighter for the meme. Do you think he stays in D tier, or did we move him up?
That depends. I mean, you could make me Sword Fighter whoever you want. You could be the most anime. You could just put a Sephiroth costume on him. I'm kidding, by the way. I mean, to be fair, me Sword Fighter. No, his Final Smash sucks, Ash, doesn't it?
He has the most boring neutral B up B, whatever that dumb tornado up B thing is, and I hate it.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, you're right. Leave him in D. Leave him in D here. In fact, just take him off the list.
Yeah, you know what?
Just remove him from the list.
You're disintegrated.
He's not anime.
He's just gone.
Get him out of here. Just put Zelda there instead. She's more anime.
Oh, you know what?
No.
Here we go. There we go. Boom. Got him. There you go, Corrin.
GG's, got him. And I guess that's it. This is our list.
Yeah, like if I had, should we do any like final touches? I think S tier is safe. Like
S tier is where the hype lives.
Yeah, like
if you really want to move up Pyra and Mythra, you can a little bit, but they don't belong in S tier. But they could go above Martha.
I'm leaving Pyra where she is, but I'll move Mythra up here next to the teacher. Yeah, I think that's gonna do it. You want to tell everybody where they can find you?
You know, tgtkai on YouTube. I do a bunch of videos, Smash, fighting games, anime stuff sometimes. Yeah, and, yeah, that's it. Pretty much it.
All right,
everybody. Subscribe to kbandz too while you're there though. Or,
yeah, you better. I've seen that. I've seen those analytics. Think you're slick? Hit that button.
Everybody. But all right, that's it. I think we got a good list here. If you agree or disagree, let kbandz hear about it in the comments below. I will only be looking at positive comments. Only looking for echo chamber comments that Sephiroth and Cloud and Ike belong in S tier.
Yes, join the hive mind. But anyway, guys, see you guys in the next one. I'm out.
Till then.